Felicity from Get Your Rock Out here chatting to John from Corrupt Moral Altar. How are you doing today?
Not too bad, yeah. Just played our set earlier and just had a few beers, so yeah, feeling good.
And like, you opened up the PhD stage here at Damnation, and so how was the set?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, like, there was a couple of problems with the sound desk and stuff to start with, but now we just went through and there was loads of people. It felt good. So
I'm really glad. It's always tricky, like when you're opening up. I think sound issues are kind of prevalent then, but to be honest, it's it's kind of part and parcel of festival.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing. You just got the rush to check, but it was last show of the tour as well, so we went all out and stuff. So no, it was good.
And are you really quite sad now that it's all come to an end?
Well, we're doing 3 more shows with Entombed AD in a couple of weeks, or maybe a week or so.
So you've not got too long to wait.
No. And then we finished for the year, but I'll actually be in Japan playing with Venomous Concepts, another band are playing, so
at least for you, then it's not like the end of the year.
Ends for me.
To be honest, that's the best way for it. You kind of spend like 2 weeks at home, and you're just like, what am I doing here?
I can't stand it. I get bored.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
I'm all right for a week, and then as soon as it gets into the second week, I'm just like, no, this is stupid. This is stupid. More work needs to be done.
Yeah, well, you just get. It's just that I prefer the routine of being on tour. You just get to play a show every day, and it's a lot better. Being at home and bored at your mind, just watching Netflix for hours.
You know what? Netflix hasn't even got that great stuff on it. It's really sad. I think 3 of the films I've tried to watch lately haven't been on.
I found you can get the US pass code thing, so you can watch all the US Netflix.
How? You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards.
Yeah. I don't want to advertise some illegal pirate websites.
I'll speak to you after about Netflix. But I was really upset. I can't remember. I think the last film I tried to watch was Hitchcock, and they didn't have it. And I was like, why do you not have it? It's like 3 years old, and you still.
Yeah, I mean, like, you should definitely get the US, but.
I like the way you think. But yeah, you guys, music. Mechanical Tides has been really well received from everything I've seen.
Yeah,
have you been happy with the kind of response you've had?
Yeah. The thing is, we didn't start the band as a serious thing. We started just as some mates, just something to do. It just went from there. But now we're really happy with the way it turned out, and especially getting Jeff from Carcass involved, and Mitch is like a really good friend of mine, and it's just feels good. But we've already wrote the second album.
Seriously?
Yeah, but we've got 17, 18 more songs already. So
it's kind of gone from being something that was not a serious thing to something that is a serious thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Didn't take long for that to happen.
No, it happened pretty quick actually. So.
To be honest, I mean, it's often the way, and I think when you're playing with friends, then because you've got that kind of level of friendship already, it just turns into something spectacular before you even realise that it's happening. Yeah,
I mean, like, we get pissed off with each other every now and then, being stuck in a van for like 36 hours or whatever. But no, we're still just friends and just enjoy playing, and we always go full out, no matter how many people are there. So.
It's brilliant, and it's really nice to see bands kind of like yourselves that are coming up and just doing so much exciting stuff with it all as well, because it's been for a relatively new project, it's just been incredible for you.
Oh, thank you. I mean, like, we just can't stop. We all like live within about 10 minutes of each other, so we're always at our drummer's studio just like writing new music, and I'm always at home writing guitar stuff, so.
It's great, and I love it. It's really nice, when bands come in and it's from this kind of place of coming in, and it's just a real love for it, and then it develops into this.
Yeah, I mean, like, we just push as hard as we can, and like our drum, like, we'll come on better on the instruments, giving each other ideas, throwing ideas, and so we have no style really. Personally, we just kind of throw anything in there, but only if it kind of works for the song, and. We just try to do kind of traditional kind of songwriting, but coming from our background of playing in grind bands and metal, extreme bands. So.
Brilliant. And when are you hoping to get the new stuff recorded? I mean, if you got like a date in mind set where you want to.
We've already started demoing them. We've got demos for.
Doing this quickly.
Yeah, we've got demos for about 16 tracks already. So I think hopefully it'll be out the end of next year, I reckon. But maybe before, we don't know yet. But we. Thinking about maybe doing a split 7-inch with someone else, because we've got all these extra songs.
Who are you thinking of doing that with then?
I'm not allowed to say yet.
I hoped if I kind of slipped it in there subtly, you might forget that you weren't allowed to say, and be like, oh yeah. But no, you are obviously too seasoned for that. I think that's great, and I think that kind of thing actually, it seems to be coming back into fashion, and I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like it's you've seen a lot of labels actually join together and work together to put out splits, and I think it's great. A lot of my friends, bands like the Atrocity Exhibit and Iron Witch, they've been putting together with like 4 or 5 labels together, all putting the money in, because it is expensive to press a record. But you know, it's just getting the music out there, especially if the labels from like Czech and France and England, and you know.
Definitely. No, it does. It just opens you up, and it gives it kind of such more of a reach as well.
Definitely.
It's great. I think like a couple of people have released like digital splits lately, and I'm just thinking actually that's not really a thing, guys.
It's not the same. It's basically like 4 MP3s on.
And you just like actually you need to. I think if you're doing it, you have to do it on vinyl. Otherwise it doesn't really
you
work.
get the whole, like we put posters in with our last 7-inch and stuff. It's just nice when you get a package that's just like thought out, patch, or you know.
Definitely, and I think that the whole vinyl thing as well, I mean, that in itself has just gone miles ahead.
I know a lot of people that buy vinyl that don't even have a record player. But they just like the look of it, and then they download the MP3s, play it on their iPod and stuff. So
no, I like my record. I'm really upset actually. My record player is just broken, which is quite heartbreaking. I have a backup record player, and that is not broken. However, it's still a little heartbreaking. But now apparently, like a lot of these vinyl pressing places are actually having to turn people away because the demand just grows.
Yeah, especially
so
like
much.
with the record store day and stuff like that. So.
It's great. I think it's a really positive sign about like music in general.
Yeah, I mean, apparently like vinyl's been selling more than CDs in some places. You still need the physical CD because a lot of people just play in their cars.
That's the thing. Like now you've got MP3 player. Yeah, I guess. I just think that very, very soon, so everybody's basically going to be linking an iPod into a car, and CDs are going to be the first thing that go when that happens.
But I think people just like the records because we're getting our album out on vinyl eventually. We've had it on the CD, but we're just waiting. We've got a record label in mind that are going to do it for us, but we're going to make sure it's like the gatefold and stuff, and because the artwork, it's just so much better on a vinyl. You can see all the detail and
it sounds like a million times better as well. There is just no denying it. You can
definitely.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever listened to a record that sounded worse on vinyl than it has on CD ever.
Yeah, it just brings out like some of the different frequencies and stuff, so it sounds great.
Yeah, this is brilliant. So that was quite a long tangent. And like, so what are you doing? Vinyl. But no, it's been really, really good to chat, and it's really nice to hear that everything's in like really such a positive place with it all. And to be honest, with the amount of stuff you've got coming up, I have no doubt that we're going to see you like over the next few months somewhere.
Yeah, we kind of turn up anywhere. I think we played a cowshed in Czech Republic the other week, and we kind of play everywhere. So.
That just makes me want to. You know what? You should do like an impromptu playhouse gig.
Okay, maybe it's
you could fit you all in there, right? I mean, it's big enough. But thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Brilliant. Thank you.